Well, the numbers are in on the big wall, and they're not looking great for Democrats. As a new poll shows for the first time the Republicans gaining ground in the congressional generic ballot.
President Trump touting these numbers, but the big question, can they carry them through the midterm elections in November? American Conservative Union co-chair Matt Schlapp is the organizer behind CPAC, where the president will speak this week, and he joins us now to weigh in on this. Good morning, Matt. Great to see you.
Great to be with you.
What do you make of these new numbers? Will the Republicans be able to carry that through in November?
I think it's the CPAC bounce, clearly, right? all of these polls have shown that the Democrats had double-digit, wide margins going in on the generic ballot as we head closer to November. But this is a very typical ploy on behalf of the media and liberals in the media. They always try to define the race about a year out by saying the GOP is doomed. We saw this in 2016 with Donald Trump. There's no way that he can possibly win when you look at the polling. And when it comes to politics, especially whether or not the Republicans will be returned to power, it's going to come down to what is the effect on people's lives. And I think it's the word security. They feel greater economic security, and they feel like President Trump is projecting strength overseas and keeping them safe. If they continue to get the policy right, the politics will be just fine.
Well, Matt, if you look at the two parties, they have two completely different messages. The Democrats, it's all about Russia, 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 collusion with this guy. But the Republicans then are talking about, hey, we gave you a tax cut, tax cut, tax cut. And that's kind of reflected in what Capri Cafaro said, where the Democrats have got to be about something. Listen to this.
There's no question that people in Ohio and, frankly, across the nation care more about the economy, more about jobs, more about health care, more about infrastructure. Democrats have to be for something. We can't just be against Donald Trump. We need to talk about those issues that are important, to the American public. And that is what is going to make us successful in 2018, not being obsessed with Russia.
It looks like the tax cuts are more popular with the American public than Russia.
Yeah, because you know what's happening is people are seeing it affect their bottom line. They're taking home more money in their paycheck. They're having greater opportunity on the job site and with their investments. They see their 401ks and their pensions going up. So it's just a fact. In fact, it's good politics when people feel better about their personal lives. And I think when it comes to the Democratic Party, hashtag resistance is a very interesting folly. They're not willing to work with Donald Trump on this immigration deal. They're not maybe willing to work with him on an infrastructure deal. For Democrats running in red states, that's a stupid strategy.
Matt, what are you going to do at CPAC this week to get that ball rolling for November?
We're going to focus on the Trump agenda and this Republican agenda that has had so much success. And I think we're going to look at what we did last year and then what's coming up this year and making sure people understand how important it is for this agenda to keep rolling.
All right. He is the chairman of CPAC, Matt Schlapp. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt.